everybody. That's got to be really loud next to the good microphone. Maybe I should move that for you guys. Hey, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean you had to stop. So, as usual, Mailbag starts at 10 o'clock. It is currently 9:50, according to my watch, and probably the clock on the screen. So, if you are watching this live, Mailbag will start in 10 minutes. And if you are watching this on the archives, you can skip right ahead if you want. These kittens may be playful, although they've been working on wearing themselves out for the last several hours. So they may be falling asleep pretty quick. Even Monkey's just chilling out right now. Maybe Monkey's preserving his energy for the actual Mailbag that starts in 10 minutes. Anyway, that's not it. There's still more mail. I'm going to bring it all in, and then I'll see you back here in 10 minutes. Okay, that's it. And I'll be back. I've got to go put the address on the screen. People that want to send stuff before Jimmy has to remind me. See if I can get it done before he says anything. Maybe it's already too late. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'll see you guys at 10. Good morning. Let's just see how our camera angles look. If I settle down right about here, what have we got? Oh, probably good enough. We'll make it work. Maybe I should put a cheese or something behind me just for a little extra safety. There we go. All right, I think that'll do. So it is mailbag time, and we're going to start with the mailbag jingle from our friend Sarah Donner. We're just talking about this morning. There we go.
Kitten Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
Awesome. Yes. So the jingle's by Sarah Donner, but it was our friend Donna Maria who put together that cute little animation to go with it. So I really like that. So welcome to Mailbag this morning. Now DJ is home today. I'm sure you guys know that. She finally made it home from the hospital. Sorry, that makes it sound like she's sick, but you guys know she works there and has been very busy doing that work. But because she's been so busy and she really needs to catch up on sleep, I decided not to wake her up for Mailbag. Last time I checked, she's still in bed, sleeping in, and she deserves it. So maybe she'll join us later, but that's entirely up to her. You'll definitely see her later today on the regular Kitten Academy live stream, though, because we made plans to order lunch and stay in and decorate the new box for Belle upstairs. So Belle's going to get her new box today, and DJ's going to decorate it first. That should be fun. So that's what we're doing. Now, I know our friend Vin Cornelius has made some sort of a cheat sheet to remind me of the news to tell you guys this morning. Here we go. Yes, the Tinkerers went in for their first vaccines this week, and we've been also letting them out to explore every morning, and so far they are not into it. They like their room, they're comfortable in here, and they don't see why there should be any place else they want to go. But we're working on them. We're working also on getting them to be a little bit better socialized with us too, where I think that they're especially hand shy or just generally shy. And we're working on trying to bring them around a little bit. And I think it's really going well. It's especially going well for Dabble there, who you just saw. Dabble started out, I think, as the toughest case, the most shy in the whole group. And now I think we've focused so much on her that she's become a complete turnaround and is probably the least shy in the entire group. So we're working on everybody equally, trying to. And I'm sure that in just a couple weeks, they will all be just crazy little outgoing kitties. Not the first time we've had shy kittens through, of course. That happens all the time, especially when we get ones that are a little bit older when they come to us. These guys are 8 weeks old now, so they've had a long time to get used to not being around us, and now they have to get used to being around us. Um, they're doing very well though, and special thanks to Moose Little, by the way, whose stuff I didn't bring in here. She sent us a whole bunch of baby food, which turns out to be a really cute way to get kittens to be a little less shy. You put a little baby food on your finger and feed it to them, and it really works out well, which is one of the ways that we've been trying to bring these guys around, and they are loving it. So very good. Let's see. Yeah, Loganberry actually came in here a couple times too during exploration time, and so far Tinker doesn't react to him. I feel like Tinker's going to be just fine with the faculty, but we always want to take it carefully. So we're not pushing our luck there. The Bells kittens upstairs you see are doing very well. Like I said, they're going to get a new box today. And this morning we saw Foghorns got one eye that's partway open, and I think it was Beep. No, it was Klaxon. One of the two had a little bit of an eye, corner of their eye open. Also, it's worth mentioning again, I still don't know if they're boys or girls. Now, if I feel like if we just left it up to me and there were no sort of preconceived notions about what they should be, I probably would have said they were girls, and I'm still coming down on the side of girls. But I sent pictures to our vet yesterday, and our vet basically said, that's Dr. Katz at Aristocats, basically said, it's hard to tell from a picture, but she'd be thrilled to stop by for a house call and check them out. But I told her, that's way too generous. It's just too kind. I'd love to have her come by and meet all of you sometime, but it doesn't have to be now for this. In fact, I think I'm going to, after Mailbag, make an appointment for Belle and her kittens. We're going to bring them in sooner rather than later for two reasons. One is so that we can have everybody at the vet chime in on what they think their genders are. And two is because Belle's had a little bit of chin acne that we've all seen since the day she arrived. And I thought for sure it would have cleared up by now, but it hasn't. So I feel like that's a good excuse to take her to the vet. We wouldn't schedule a vet trip for that under any case, but since we need to bring her in anyway, it's a good excuse. So we're probably going to schedule that. I'll let you guys know how it comes out. Also, Acro, Smokey, and Maggie went to the vet for their checkups. Things are great. We are putting Smokey on a whole bunch of new medication to try to help manage her arthritis. But she's super healthy, and we're really glad about how she's gaining weight. And so is everybody else. So it's all good news there. Finally, as far as Brooke goes, I think you guys know I did an experiment this week, the same one I've been talking about doing, where I take her blood sugar level, and then I take her for a car ride, and then I bring her back home, and I take her blood sugar level again. The idea there was to see if it's just the stress that is making her blood sugar spike and making us all think she's diabetic. Because I'd noticed the only time that we get a high reading was when we go to the vet. And at first my thought was, well, something's wrong with my glucose meter, and the vet's glucose meter is the only one that's right. Or I thought maybe I'm not doing it right. There's something wrong with me, and I can't take the blood sugar right. But we basically ruled that out after the last vet trip, when I immediately got home and took her glucose and got the same reading as the vet. And ever since then, I've taken it every couple days or so, and every time it comes out normal, or actually a little bit on the low side even. So all that led to me saying, all right, maybe it's just the stress. And we even mentioned that to the vet. Dr. Katz thought, yeah, it could be the stress, but she didn't think it was very likely because of how high the blood sugar was when she tested. Well, I'm happy to tell you that the test showed before we went anywhere, I took it, it was a little bit low. And then we got in the car, we drove around for 25 minutes, we came home, and I took it again, and it was super high. So it was exactly what we would expect to see. And I think it really says she doesn't have the diabetes. She's just got some crazy blood sugar spikes when she gets stressed out, which is a normal thing. That happens to almost every cat. In fact, Maggie, when we went to the vet, had her blood sugar was over 200, which is pretty high. But we know that was just because of the stress of going to the vet, not because Maggie's diabetic. So we're going to do one more thing to just prove absolutely for sure that she's not diabetic, which is we're going to take her into the vet. It's going to cause a lot of stress, of course, but we're going to do a fructosamine test, which is a blood sugar test that shows more over time what her values are. And that way we can sort of prove once and for all that the whole Brooke diabetes thing was a false alarm. But it was good because I learned a lot. Hopefully some of you learned a lot from it. And now we've got all the diabetic supply on hand, too, for next time. Or if we want to test, say, Maggie, see how she's doing. So all good. Finally, I will just mention that, and this is also prompted by Vin, that Brooke, Tinker, Dabble, Beep, and Klaxon are the ones, the cats that are here that still definitely need us to have adopters, so, applications, I should say, to adopt. I think that's the right list. I know I've already lost it. It sounds right. Yes, Brooke, we know. I was just talking about, and she's a big deal. Tinker, the mom cat that's in here. Dabble, who's in my lap right now. And then upstairs, the two new kittens, Beep and Klaxon, are the Tuxies. So those are the ones that we still don't have any applicants for as far as I'm aware. So you can put your applications in on our website, kitten.academy. Now, I've gone on plenty long enough. That was 10 whole minutes of me just rambling about news. Now, if DJ was here, that would never have happened. So let's start with some letters. Normally, I do all the letters first. I'm going to set this one aside just in case, because this one is from Subi, and it says Kitten Academy. It says especially DJ. I'm just going to set it aside. We'll do it last. That way, if DJ decides to show up partway through Mailbag, we will have that to open with her. But we've still got these two that we can do now. And let's do You see Dabble's getting a little nervous about all this activity. It's okay, little Dabby. All right. Oh, look how cute this is. It's two little kitties in love, and they've even got hearts on their backs. How sweet is that? And on the back of the card, it says, "Note, Mr. A and DJ, thank you for all that you do for the kitties. Heart, Rebecca, a.k.a. Smiling Bex." Thank you, Smiling Bex. And, oh, it's a pop-up card. It is so cute, too. It's got a little tab, so it says, "Happy Valentine's Day." And it's got all these kittens that are playing in flowers with hearts. It's really, really cute. Look at that. DJ's going to love this. These front ones are folded down a little bit, so it's hard to get the right angle for the camera, but they're very adorable. Awesome. Smiling Bex, thank you so much. That is just the cutest little card. I love all these pop-up cards that people are sending lately. They're just the coolest things. Of course, they don't last long around here because the cats like to tear them up, no matter how we display them. But I think they're adorable. I guess the cats like them too, so that's just a benefit, isn't it? This one is a card that says it is from the Tiny Plants. So the Tiny Plants have written us this week. It is a bouquet of kittens. It actually says, "Please enjoy this bouquet of kittens." And it's a little bit 3D also. Oh, it's got a strange fold. Okay, I see. On the back, it says, "To our first mom and dad, we love you. Happy Valentine's Day from Fern, Moss, and Thistle." And inside it says, "Because someone like you deserves an adorable and really happy Valentine's Day." Super cute. I love it. It's kind of 3D, too. Some of the cat heads stick out further than the others, which is fun. And I think I can use this to just sort of stand it up over here while we keep going. How cute is that? All right. So that's it for the letter segment for now, and we'll just have to remember to come back to this one at the end. Look at you. I thought you were going to be the toughest kitten to turn into a lap cat, yet here you are. #1 lap kitty. How about that? All right, take just a second now to check the chat and make sure that there's nothing horribly wrong that they're all yelling at me about. It seems like there's not. Good. Okay, well, let's dive in. I'm going to start with one of these drop shipments. Let's see, we'll pull from all the way over there. I'm trying to be careful about how I move so that I don't disrupt this cuteness sleeping in my lap. I can tell she's getting a little nervous about all these strange sounds, but that's exactly what we're working on. What am I doing? Now she's looking. What am I doing here? Okay, for Belle's whistles to use in their room as they grow. Plus, there's a red round bed that may come later from Rinda Lynn. Rinda Lynn, thank you so much. It is the cat hammock. Excellent. Let's just, oh, it's two things. There's two things. It says red hammock. It says red hammock. You said just two red hammocks. Okay, good. Good, good. So they're the same. I don't have to open them both. But, oh, look at that. That's a very strikingly colored hammock. They're going to look great on that. Here, let's open it all the way. Boy, is that noisy. This is a good hammock. So this is made from ripstop nylon on the outside and this beautiful red felt on the inside. And it's black and red. It's going to be gorgeous, and they are going to look so good in it. As a bunch of black and white kitties, they will look beautiful on a red background. This will go great in the annex cage, or eventually, if they make it down here, into this cage. I love it, and you sent two, so we'll be able to switch those around quite a bit. Thank you very much. Those are some quality hammocks. I can tell they look like the same hammocks that we've had before in pink. So that's those are awesome. I'm really excited to use those. I'm really excited to get some pictures of them in those because that's going to be beautiful. So thank you, Rinda Lynn. And if we see a red bed in one of these boxes, I will try to remember that that is also from you. Of course, I probably will forget by the time it turns up. Let's see. I hear somebody out there, but I can't tell if it's DJ or if it is Kittens. Oh, wow. Well, I can tell what's going on here. This is so cute. Is there a note? Hi, DJ. All right, there is a note. Oh no. Okay, I lost my buddy. That's all right. I was trying to be really careful because I wanted her to stick around, but she'll be back. It says, just a few things to use as you think best from Troubadour and Apothecary. And it is a cow bed to match the other beds that we have in here. But I think, of course, I'm sure DJ will agree, that a cow bed has to be used by Belle's kittens, right? Look how cool that is. It's just the same size and style as the ones that they're in. They're not in back there, so it goes great with the set that we already have. We don't have the cow yet, but I love the horns and the ears, and it's got the little tail and everything. This is great. I love it so much. I want to put it in the cage for these guys right now. I guess that's 4 beds for 4 kittens, but they're almost outgrown these beds anyway. So it might be better to just save it though, because just think about how cute Belle's kids are going to be in it, and they all fit in it right now together. How cute would that be? Yeah, I think we're saving this one for Belle's kids. It's so cool though. I'll leave it here for a minute though and see if anybody decides to climb in it in the meantime. That's good. Yeah, you need to bother him, and you also need to bother Fidget, not Fidget, Trifle. Thank you. Yes. So we saved a letter from Subi that says it is for Kitten Academy, especially DJ. And it says, okay to read on Brooke. I get it, Subi. I see what you did there. That's very clever. Okay, let's open it up. What do you think of it? You want to read it? All right, it is. Oh, there's a piece of paper protecting the front, so it must be super fancy. So it is. It is another one of those really cute cards with the little silver. What do you call those things? Charm, a little silver charm on it. And it says, "Happy Valentine's Day to our favorite cat lady and cat man." And it's basically a picture of I guess a home with a desk with some flowers, and on the wall are pictures of cats, and then there's an actual little silver cat standing in the corner. And the little flowers on the plants are beads, actual little beads glued on here too. So cool. Now inside it says, "Sending lots of spoogles to all the faculty, mom cats and kittens, from the Furbies, Dempsey and Rusty, and their humans, Subi and Mr. B." So cute. And I would assume the reason that you've addressed this to DJ is every time we've gotten one of these cards with the cute little silver on it, I've said, oh, DJ's going to love this because it's basically a tiny little silver kitten that you can take off. I guess so, but it says cat lady and cat man.
Yeah, but the cat lady is different.
Anyway, yes, it did. Originally, it just said Happy Valentine's Day to my favorite cat lady, but they've scratched out mine, written in our, and then they've added plus cat man to the end. So anyway, it's super cute. Every time we get one of these, I say how much DJ is going to love the little silver part that she can take off and put somewhere. I think we got one before, the bee on it from Subi. So cool. Plus, I can give DJ these other cards to look at too while she's sitting back there. Actually, I can't because I can't reach. But when she's done snuggling a kitten, which maybe never, then she can check those out. So, Subi, thank you so much. That is really, really cute. All right, let's open something here. This is fun. This has come to us all the way from, I believe, Scotland. It's international mail, and the funniest part is on the front, there's a customs declaration that says cat blankets, which is almost certainly what it contains. But then somewhere in the processing of this shipment, another customs declaration from someone else's package has come off and gotten stuck to this one. Hopefully, whoever did this made it through customs before it came off. This one says it contains hair accessories.
What did the devil eat?
Hair accessories times 2. I don't know, what did Dabble eat? Dabble, what did you eat? What are you getting into over here? Anyway, so somebody's hair accessories may or may not have made it through customs as a result of this being stuck to our box. Can only hope. Okay. So, how do we get into this? Let's see if we can't figure it out this way. Make sure there's no address stuck on here. Only our address. Good. Now I can tell how to get in. You want some of my coffee, DJ? Oh, it's got a little vanilla in it. It might be too sweet for you.
I thought it was still at 8 o'clock or something.
Yeah, you really slept in this morning. Oh, by the way, I noticed when I went up there and checked on you, but you were asleep and Brooke was sitting right next to your head on the pillow waiting for you to wake up.
Yeah.
She's so sweet, isn't she? She just sits there and waits, so polite.
When I wake up, she doesn't sleep normally.
Yeah, she does. That's what she does to me too. She makes her little meow, and then she starts purring real loud. She starts kneading and trying to rub on me and stuff. She's just the sweetest. Cute little Brooke. All right, well, whatever you've done, you've wrapped it up all tidy in this tissue paper, which hopefully these kids are old enough to like now. I think that could be fun for them. And it says Kitten Academy. Oh, look at this cat wearing a birthday hat. So cute. And inside it says, hi to everyone at Kitten Academy. We've been enjoying watching Tinker, Trifle, Monkey, Dabble, and Putter settle in. It was so good to see Belle's kittens arrive safely. She's a great mom. We heard you mention you like the K and A blankets we sent to the Academy. So thought we would send you another set so you have some spares. Keep up the great work, and we'll keep watching the mums, kittens, and faculty. Love and best wishes from John, Anne Marie, Jessica, Hamish, and Flory the cats. From Dumfries, Scotland? Dumfries? You know what? I'm not even going to try. I'm fairly certain I got Scotland right, but I could even mess that one up. Thank you guys so much. I do love the KA blankets. They're really, really soft blankets, and they're just wonderful. And yeah, they probably will get a lot of use around here, and it's nice to have spares because we wash them a lot. I also see in between the blankets you have included some dried chicken treats, which are the same kind that we keep in the mailbag, which I haven't given these guys. Do you want to see if they want any? Dabble? Do you want to try dried chicken? Yeah, should be a little bit that way. What's this? She's sniffing it. I don't know if you guys can see that from the camera back there. Oh, she took it. Oh. Yeah, it's a little big for her. I think she doesn't know. Okay, she's going to get it. She's going to keep working at it until she's got it. So cool. Well, I'll just put this one right in the mailbag box, and then that first bag's almost empty, so this is perfect. Why don't we get these tissues out here somewhere, too? Maybe I can crumble them up and put them in the cheese. Right? Oh, look, there's the K blanket right there. We're using it right now. Perfect. The A blanket didn't make it down from upstairs, but you know, it doesn't quite match the red, the blue color scheme we've got going on in here, does it? Should I loosely crumble these and put them in a box, or either in the tunnel or the cheese also makes fun places to put them? Let's put it in the tunnel. They like running through there, and this could be a fun way for them to get exposed to this. And then we can always move it to a box if we have one that's the right size. You want to tuck those in? Look, that matches. They match the tunnel very well. Some good color coordination. All right, thanks again, you guys. Those blankets are really cute, and they're so soft. I really do love them. Add that to the pile of cards. Look at this. I could almost just pretend like there's still a package in here. No, it's just paper. Nice. Okay. You heard her. How do you like those lights? They really make everything in there just perfectly visible. It's exactly the right amount.
More pretty.
This is really good if you don't mind it a little bit sweet. It's got some cinnamon in it too.
Can you give her a treat?
Yes, she can have a treat. She loves all the treats. I haven't found any treat yet that she doesn't like. Tinker, here, why don't you finish this off? Here, I'll put it down for you. Now this bag is empty. Wow, we were right at the end. You sent more just in time. How about that? Not that, you know, we couldn't find some more treats to put in there, but Those are the exact same ones. Okay, now where did I put that green knife? Here it is. Okay. Moving right along. So I was telling everybody that our project for today is to order lunch and to decorate a box for Belle, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you know where that wrapping paper that you mentioned is at?
No, but it's in a long box with all the Christmas stuff.
Okay, well, probably in the basement. Yeah, it must be. We'll take a look. Oh, this must be the red bed that was mentioned. Maybe. Wow, it's got eyes. So that was from Renda Lynn, right? Renda Lynn? It says it is a novelty cat bed. And it has eyes. I don't know what that means. But so if it is the red bed, you said those are for Belle. But I want to see what it is. Almost looks like it matches my shirt today. How to open this?
Wake up.
You know, well, they've been running around before Mailbag. They were going nuts. They were going totally nuts. Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Okay, it goes this way. It's a fish. It's a fish. Look, DJ and I were just talking about how long it's been since we had one of those fish beds. The original fish bed, yeah. This one's a little different than the fish bed that we had, but it's really cute, actually, and I love the red color theme. Anyway, it's a big old fish. He's got a tail, he's got his little fins going on, and he's got his eyes, and they are going to look great in him. He is a little big. Wow. We're going to have to straighten him out. I might have to reinforce him with some cardboard like I did that Christmas tree.
Yeah.
But, yeah, but I can do that. It's easy to do, and it really makes these things stand up to a lot of abuse that way. That Christmas tree was perfect all season, wasn't it? Even with all the faculty and everybody hanging out in it. Anyway, I love this. I love the fact that he's got this like giant mouth. It reminds me of those aliens on Sesame Street, right? It's so cute. This is great. Thank you so much. I presume, Renda Lynn, and now that we've collected these things, I'm going to take your hammocks and the fish and the cow, because these are all for Belle's kids.
They have a lot of tissue papers on it.
I thought that would be a hit.
I think she needs the tissue.
Well, she needs a tissue tunnel. She's got a tissue tunnel. Okay, these are all for Belle's kids. I'm going to put those all right together there for Belle. There we go. I can't wait until they are big enough to be running around. I'll tell you, Foghorn, he/she seems like they're getting very close to being big enough to run around. Like I said earlier this morning, we saw some eyes, especially Foghorn's got one eye that's, I don't know, practically wide open for a starting out kitty. But when I said, if you were listening this morning, I said he's opening it from the wrong end, because almost always when you see little kittens start to get their eyes open, the inside corner opens up the first day just a tiny little bit, and then a few days later it opens up the rest of the way. It always starts from the inside corner. Except Foghorn, of course, he never did anything the easy way. So he's got one eye that's practically all the way open from the outside corner in. And I think it's only the inside corner that's still not quite open. Anyway. Okay, good. DJ knows she's got to push that door shut. So, oh, there's the note. Okay, I was looking for it. I could have guessed what it was, but I'm glad there's a note. It says, Mr. A and Dr. DJ, a banana for Monkey and the rest of the kitties. Thank you for all you do, from Kathy M. Kathy M., I was sure hoping for a banana bed for Monkey, because he is awesome and needs a banana. So this is perfect. Thank you so much. I'm going to give this to them right now, or in a minute. We'll see. That's a big banana for a tiny monkey right now. It's so much bigger than he is, and this is probably the small size. Anyway, there we go. Big old banana bed. I don't know exactly where to put it. My temptation is to put it in the cage there that they all like to hang out in. But for now, I'm just going to put it over here next to the cat tree, and then we'll figure it out. I like the contrast of the yellow with the blue. It really works in this room. I think that's a good fit. Thank you so much, Kathy M, for the banana. That's perfect. It is a perfect idea for a little monkey. And boy, is he a little monkey. Like, he is just crazy all the time, isn't he? It's pretty awesome. I say that when he's been so calm recently. I guess he's in the box behind me now. I should turn that camera since all the action's over on that way. Let me do that right now. Hang on here.
We have a card from little kitty.
You got a what? Oh, look at that. We got a card from Nick. For Mailbag, okay to read on stream. And I haven't covered up the address yet because this came in the wrong way, I guess, or a different way. But that's okay. And on the bag, it's got a cute little kitty wearing antlers that's got ornaments hanging from the antlers, and it says "Sweet." It's so cute. So this is a card from Nick. And where did my letter opener go? There it is. All right. I'm trying to manage this carefully so I don't show off any addresses. Aw, so cute. It says, you put such wonderful energy out into the world. To Chris, DJ, faculty, and fosters, and it's got these dancing kitties. One's a dancing kitty and one's a dancing rabbit. And the kitty has a little bird standing on his paw, and the rabbit is wearing like a crown made out of some sort of leaf. So cool. So it says, you put wonderful energy out into the world. You are beautiful people, and it's a joy to know you both. Oh, I skipped a verse. It says, with things you do and the words you speak through the kindness you share, you're beautiful people, and it's a joy to know you both. Happy Valentine's Day and every day. Love the Shaka family, Delise, Frank, Seth, Jake, and Dylan. Also, Issa, Nugget, Bugatti, Gibby, and Nick. And then it says, aw, a special gift for DJ from Love Always, Nick. And it's a whisker from Nick. Obviously, you can't see it, I'm sure. Look, it says Love Always from Nick. It's got a heart and a little whisker right there to add to your collection. You can just take the whole thing and put it right in your collection. It's perfect. Little buddy Nick, that is so sweet. Thank you guys so much. That is just wonderful. And it's great to have you guys involved and to be able to see how Nick is doing all the time. I'm putting it back in this way so it covers up all the addresses.
Right.
Pretty smart, right?
That was our first application.
Okay. Are you doing the full thing? You can just use a big box.
Why?
I don't think they're big enough to get in and out of that yet.
Let's see.
Okay. Do it your way. He's doing a tissue pit. It's time. It's tissue time, everybody.
Tissue time.
We'll see. Yeah, they're going to need, look at how tall those walls are compared to these kids.
But there's stuff here that they can use.
Yeah. You have to give them a way out, too. The triangle's right there outside. You can bring that back in. Okay, well, then here we are. With this, there's 2 more boxes, and then I guess 2 more boxes, and then a potential tissue pit. We'll see how that goes. If you guys are relatively new to Kitten Academy, Tissue Pit is one of our regular events for kittens. I think usually they're a little bigger when we started. But it's just one of these things that you buy to put balls in. But instead of putting balls in it, we fill it up with crumpled up tissue paper. And the kittens generally have a real good time with it. I think it might be. No, it doesn't matter if you are. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, I think these guys might be a little small and shy for the tissue pit. It can make a lot of noise, but we'll see. You know, it doesn't hurt to check it out. Tissue is so cheap. It's an awesome way to entertain your kitties.
Well, that was under the tissue pit.
Yeah. Well, here, use a cheese to make the outside thing. Grab that.
Do they ever blend that?
They do.
They can blend
They do
something.
with the cheese too, but I
Just
still
need
put the
to find
triangle
out.
inside so that they can.
Just
They're
need
both
to find
under
out
it.
how it works.
Ari said, Ari at the door is like, I would like a tissue pit. If they don't get into it, you can just drag it out in the living room and let the faculty play in it.
What the here?
You do need to give them a way out. You want to put the cheese in there? Let me check that camera real quick too. I'm sorry. Whoever sent this, I'm sorry. We'll get to it in just a second, I promise. You see where that camera is? If you move the tissue pit just a little closer to the cage, I can just point the camera right into it. It'll be looking right down into it. Potentially.
You got it?
Yeah, I would get it all the way under that camera.
Okay, hang on. Put a monkey.
Okay.
Hi, monkey. Here we go, monkey.
There we go. Oh,
Sorry.
no, it's okay.
Sorry, camera.
It's good. Perfect. I think that works. We'll see. So much fun. Okay, I'm going to finish up Mailbag before I get involved in all that. This says, okay to read on the stream. Oh, it says, you love me. So sweet. And inside it says, I ignore you. It's a perfect relationship. Happy Valentine's Day from the cat. Dear Mr. A and DJ, happy belated Valentine's Day. Thank you for all you do for the kittens and cats of the Academy. Please enjoy the treats. And, oh, look at that. Okay, there's a translation here. Please enjoy the treats and toys for the student and mom cats. The toys are for Tinkerer's class and the food. Love, Karen. P.S. I thought the card was funny, but I'm sure none of the cats at the Academy do this. Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely something that we can relate to. So, Karen, thank you so much for sending this, and thank you for. I can read almost all of your handwriting, but I'm glad that you sent the printed out translation so that I wouldn't have to. That was very thoughtful of you, just like what Dragon Maker does. So, Karen has sent us. Let's see. So first off, we have Fancy Feast.
Oh, no.
What? Oh, move that a little bit further out of your way then. Karen has sent us the Fancy Feast Seafood Grilled Collection, which is great. We do tend to use all kinds of Fancy Feast and other things when we're trying to get a resistant mom cat or a resistant kitty to eat something, anything. So it's good to have some options on hand. And to that, you have also included Fancy Feast broth with tuna, shrimp, and whitefish in a decadent, silky broth. A decadent, silky broth with club sauce. My goodness. Okay. You've also sent a 5-pack with tuna and chicken of the Delectables Bisque Lickable Treat. A lickable bisque treat for cats. A smooth puree of tender real tuna and real chicken. So delicious, cats lick the bowl clean. Perfect. And also a delectable stew. 5 lickable stew treats. Tender real chicken and real tuna in a rich sauce your cat will crave. All right. I'm checking the camera angle back there for Monkey. Oh, Monkey is so into this. Wow. It's so noisy. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sure you can hear me, though. We're just going to keep rolling. Keep rolling. Fancy Feast Poultry and Beef Sliced Collection. 12 cans. Wow. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Plus, there's more. We have a Smarty Cat Fishy Fun Activity Mat. It is an activity mat that has a little pirate ship with a fish on it. That is super cute. Oh my gosh, super cute. I don't know who we give this to yet, but I love it. I love this little pirate ship. The pirate ship even has a skull and crossbones with the cat ears on it. Oh, I want you to see that part. Okay, look, I can get it out without pulling the whole thing out. Look at that skull and crossbones with the kitty ears. And it's got little kitty whiskers on the skull and crossbones too. It's so perfect. It's adorable. That is adorable. Okay, 2 more things. We also have a Boots and Barkley fish cat toys that says they have catnip in them. They are super cool. They are like a braided felt but then it's all poofed out in the end. They look like betta fish. They're so pretty. Those are awesome. And one more, the Loco Laser. Drive your cat wild with this mouse-shaped laser pointer. Very cool. Does it? I can't operate it there. I've got to probably pull a tab or something. Anyway, very cool. That's awesome. We've started using more laser pointers around the academy because I know some cats just love them. So that's perfect. Thank you so much, Karen. I really appreciate all of that. I'm going to put the treats in here and the toys someplace else so they can go to their respective locations at the academy. These are awesome. I'm excited to try all this stuff with the kitties. Let's see. I don't want to just put this in with the stuff that's specifically for Belle's kids. So I'm going to take this box. There we go. Put this over here. This back here. We have one box left. If I can figure it out. Hang on. Hang on. Oh boy, it's a good thing I got a coffee cup that closes. I just knocked it over. Okay, one last. I can figure out now where I put my knife. There we go. So much noise. Oh my gosh, the tissue is so loud. Trifle, do you want to figure out how to get in there, buddy? Trifle's, I guess you can't see it. He's looking irritated, but it occurs to me that that's how he always looks. He's always got that sort of half-lidded look. It makes him look like he's very sort of just bothered. He's just bothered by this. He'd rather be sleeping. Oh, what have we got here? Interesting. Very interesting. What does the note say? The note says, just a few things to use as you think best from Troubadour and Apothecary. Well, that's very short and to the point. So here we have another Giraffe Bed. It is this, I think, an identical to the one that we've got there. So that's perfect. This has been a big hit with all the kittens. In fact, of all the animal beds that we have, for some reason, the Giraffe Bed is the one that's most consistently liked. They seem to like the Giraffe better than any of the others. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. This may be good to keep in reserve or to use with Belle's class once they're big enough for it. Or to put in there now so they have 4 beds like DJ wanted. You know what? I don't make these decisions. They're above my pay grade. Let's leave it to DJ to decide.
What?
We've got another giraffe. What do we do?
Oh, same size?
Yeah, you want that to be the 4th one in there?
No.
Or do you want to just save it as a spare? Okay, we're going to set it aside as a spare. I'm going to put it in with this stuff. Perfect. And then this looks really cool. It says it is a cat bed hammock, modern look with stand for small cats, washable orange. So that's a heck of a description. But the picture of it, look at this thing. That is super cool. It's like modern round bowl for a cat to sleep in. I'm so excited about this because this looks like exactly the kind of thing that a cat would love to sleep in. I got to see it. I'm imagining it's some assembly required. Let's see. No, I gotta see this thing. Oh, if I can get through the tape. There's a lot of tape on here. It's almost like something Lily Cat would have seen. All the tape. Wow. That is serious Lily levels of tape. Oh, wow. Okay, so it is some assembly required, so we'll get to that part later, I guess. I see there's a whole instruction manual. It says orange, and it's orange on one side, and it's gray on the other, and it's made of this, I don't know what you call this, like a athletic nylon, maybe? That's what I would call it. Very, very cool, though. I'm super excited for this. I want to see this thing going right away. I got to figure out if DJ, since Troubadour and Apothecary have kindly allowed us to choose what to do with it, I'll have to consult with DJ about where it's going to go in the long run. But it is so cool. Look at this cat bed. You see, it's a bed. It's a big old round cat hammock bed. Yeah, I want to put it up right away, but I can't figure out if it should be for the faculty or if it should be for...
What did they say?
They said it's from Troubadour and Apothecary, and they said we can do whatever we want with it.
Maybe you should put it in the room.
In this room?
Yeah.
All right, well, we can try it in here.
Bigger trees.
I think that seems like something I could see the faculty, especially Ari, sitting in, though.
I think some people done.
Okay, has to go here first. I get it. That's fair.
You can buy something.
You're right about that, too. That is a perfectly valid way of looking at it. I want to get some more cameras on this tissue pit because this thing is going wild.
I think Dabble's figured out how to get in and out.
What if I just put this thing
Monkey's
right up
too
next to
busy
it?
to-
You can get in and out from this.
Yeah.
I'm going to block that door, though.
Actually, I was just going to put that next to that so they could kind of stay home.
Well, I wanted to get this camera on it since this camera's just a little bit wider angle to be able to see the whole thing at once. Maybe I just move it over. We just use this camera instead. What do you think?
That's probably fun.
And this will probably give everybody a better view from the main camera, too, than jumping in and out. TJ wanted this part next to the cheese, and the cheese helps anchor everything, too. There we go. Good. I think this is going to be a fun way to go. Let me switch that camera around now. Yeah, there we go. Now we got a little bit more of a comprehensive view. I think. And let me get that on the stream so you guys can see it. How would that be? All right, let's go with that. Perfect for now. Did little Trifle ever get in there? I want Trifle to see it. There you are. Hey, Trifle. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Let's use the Triforce.
He did, but he was a little annoyed by everything.
He's got that annoyed look because he's got that Hal face.
Yeah, but then he, Monkey was being.
Oh, monkeying on him.
Oh. Dad,
Did,
you want to get in?
I'm sure Dad can figure out how to get in. Did Putter get a chance to
No.
see it?
He hasn't been on this. He's still listening.
He's not. He's watching. He's watching. Come here, Putter.
The monkey has to go back in. Dad was trying to figure out how to get in. Dabble, get up on this. Monkey.
Okay, I'm going to start getting some of this stuff. Thank you guys, by the way. Thank you guys, everybody, so much for everything in the mailbag. From the cards to all the stuff for the kittens, the treats, and the tissue paper that inspired today's tissue pit fund. So that will continue to get recorded onto the archive of the mailbag. So hopefully they will continue to be somewhat entertaining with it. And as I was saying, I'm going to get this stuff out of here while the archive's still running. I think I'm going to switch Belle's stuff to a slightly larger box, which we have here. Perfect. I love that fish's mouth. I can't wait to see them in that thing on the stream. It's going to be perfect.
You're not putting that in here for the other one?
This is all for Belle. Yeah, we're going to label it for Belle, and we can just hang on to it until they're big enough to leave their box, I guess. Where's the label? Belle is room. Belle's room. Perfect. Labeled for Belle. Then we can use this to get rid of stuff in. Let's label this one treats and food. So it also goes to the right place. This, I guess you want to put this out in here.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to leave it out because I want to see it. So I'm just going to put it right up here. You want to put it together right now?
Yeah, maybe as soon as I get up.
That's fine. I'll put it up here.
I also want to move the gray cabinets and stuff over there.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see. That leaves a couple of unassigned things. Fishy fun. Yes. These just with random endowments for now. They need to go somewhere.
oh, nice. Once you got it,
Did he
the
fly in?
bracelet away.
Yeah.
Yes, it's still in.
Imagine he would. Did you see Monkey's banana? Yes. So now we have a monkey and a banana. Did you see Monkey's monkey?
Yeah, I saw that. That's a good one. Oh, you got the card.
Yeah. I'm gonna get everything now.
Alright, Tito's, this is all set for you.
Run away, trifle.
Hey, Devil. Yeah. Is she under the t-shirt bed again? Devil. Good job. Devil? It's only Devil. It's only. Hi, Devil. Oh, monkey, you have something stuck on you. Hang on. It's not gonna work. Yeah. I'll clean you up. That's your poopy. You don't want that. I know. 1 second. Should we just watch you? You smell better than
I can't find that paper you think we have, but I did find this. If you want to, do you have a food pencil in it?
well, you just stepped in and
Here, you have some of this.
yeah,
You're on the drying portion. Did you want to switch the tunnel one that's more on theme?
no, that's okay.
It's up to you.
Purple's okay. If it's I'm sorry, monkey. I'm sorry I washed your poopy leg. Monkey. Monkey. It's okay.
I didn't give Custard any of his calming down medicine this morning, and it shows. He's acting wild.
But he's just running around, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's attacking anybody, so it's fine. Let him run off some of that energy.
One spot that I didn't get. It's just a little bit dry. Come here, little buddy. It's okay. Can you hold him for me?
Are we already done with the tissue bed? Which part are you trying to get to? Yeah, got it. It's a little dirty still. Clean that up some more, buddy.
Where's Dabble?
She's in the cheese.
Oh.
So I can't find that wrapping paper, but I can go out and get some.
Oh. Was it a long box?
I looked. There's no long boxes. righty. Well, these guys are about done with the tissue pit for now, so I'm going to turn it over to the faculty, and we're going to wrap up the archive here too. So if you have been watching this on the archive, thanks so much for joining us, and have a look for the regular Kitten Academy live stream. If you are watching it live, don't go anywhere because we're not.